So everyone's been talking about CM Punk's return to WWE since he came back at Survivor Series, and rightfully so. You know, CM Punk's return was definitely one of the best WWE turns, not just of this year, but you can argue probably one of the best returns of this decade already. And because for a guy who's been gone for nearly 10 years, you never really thought he would come back. You never really thought you would see his face, let alone his entire presence in a WWE ring again after everything that went down, after the podcast, the interviews, the shit talking, just everything. You just never thought he'd come back. But here he is. Hell froze over. 2023, CM Punk is back in WWE live and in living color. And he's been pretty good for the most part. He's been hanging out with talent, helping out the talent from NXT, showing up to all the shows, calling everybody out, calling out just anybody who wants to smoke because CM Punk wants to smoke. But obviously, as well as CM Punk getting talked about, a lot of people are throwing out the idea of a certain women's wrestler making a return, and that is, of course, the wife of CM Punk, former Divas champion AJ Lee. And we could all, I think, definitely agree that AJ Lee was definitely one of the best women coming up during the Divas era. I mean, she stood out, man. Like, she definitely stood out. And when she left the WWE and when she retired, it was really shocking. I know it was really shocking for me because she was still young. You know what I mean? So when the news came out that she was retiring and she was leaving, I was like, well, dang, that sucks. But with CM Punk back, does that leave the door open for possibly AJ Lee to come back? Now, yes, you can throw out the fact that AJ Lee did leave the WWE and retired due to the fact that CM Punk was having that just the little war with WWE at the time. I mean, literally going to court with them, and she's obviously gonna have to defend her husband, but at the same time, she even said herself she had injuries. So it's like AJ could come back, but you also got to think like, how's her injuries? Like, is AJ gonna be able to be 110%, clear? You know what I mean? Is she gonna be able to be like medically clear to compete in a wrestling ring? I know she did some stuff outside of WWE. Obviously, she was working on that other women's little company, Wow Wrestling, where she was like the executive producer, even did commentary over there. But as far as her coming back to WWE, I mean, anything could happen in the world of wrestling. Obviously, wrestling is so unpredictable. I mean, again, I just said it. We all said it. CM Punk coming never thought CM Punk would come back to WWE, but he did. So I'm not saying AJ Lee is coming back, but I'm also not saying that you know she could come back because there's that possibility, just that possibility she could. Like, just crazy it would be, even if it was like a one-off appearance. Just her showing up at the Royal Rumble would be honestly crazy, man. Really, really crazy. So I don't know. What do you guys think, man? Do you guys think that AJ Lee's coming back? Do you think that she should come back to WWE? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And yeah.